Welcome back to AM Northwest. Discovery Channel's Deadliest Catch is back for a milestone season 20. While most days are a grim reminder that Alaska crab fishing is known as the deadliest catch, some days seem relatively easy.
It's not every day you get free prospecting done.
Damn!
I mean, it spun around. It went right back in their face. All they did was find us crab.
We're gonna grit everything off and basically soak this crab up with a vacuum cleaner.
Whatever!
We welcome to AM Northwest the stars of Deadliest Catch, Captain Sig Hansen and Captain Jake Anderson. Good to see you both. Sig, I'm going to start with you because I feel like we're old friends, even though you may not remember. You've been on AM Northwest quite a few times. Can you believe 20 years ago this all started? 20 years.
It blows my mind. And I mean, it makes me feel so old. That's the problem. And,
because we are old, Sig. We are old.
But you know, when I think about it, it's like, first we were trying to hit the 10-year milestone and we thought that would never happen. And all of a sudden here it is 20 years later. And I think it's going to keep on going. I think people are just amazed by it for whatever reason they have. Families watch it together. I still get compliments every time I leave my house, you know, if we go shopping, whatever. And it's just so flattering. It's unbelievable, really is.
It is amazing. And Jake, you essentially grew up. I mean, I remember when you started as a greenhorn, now you're a captain. What is it like to grow up basically in front of the camera, really?
It's like that movie with Jim Carrey. It really feels like that. I don't know any other way of not having a camera follow me or be heavily scrutinized by whatever decision I make. It hasn't been an easy ride, but I've always felt it was important to be honest to the public so they can see what it's like trying to accomplish the American dream. And I feel that I've done that on television, so I'm pretty lucky. I'm pretty blessed. I've been surrounded by a great group of people that have shown me the way, and I just can't say enough about the show and what it's done for our industry, what it's done for me, and what it's done for the other fishermen, and bringing awareness to what it is we actually do to bring seafood products to the plates.
Absolutely. And I mean, the job itself is extremely dangerous. You've lost friends and family, extremely dangerous. And then on the outside of the boat, you've also lost friends and family because it's a hard and fast life, isn't it? I mean, Sig, speak to that. You lost Phil Harris. I recall that being so unbelievable, and yet that's kind of the life you guys lead.
Yeah, and I mean, he's one of many that I can, you know, talk about growing up in this industry.
Right.
And it's hard, you know, and you try to put it behind you, but you can't. And that's you know, everything is positive about Deadliest Catch, in my opinion. But the negative, that is one negative side for me, is that, you know, when you watch it with your family and you got to relive some of these moments, it's very hard at times. And the older we get, you know, you think that you're moving forward. And a lot of the newer fans that jump in, they see it for the first time. And then you get fan mails like, you know, how's your wife doing? I heard she had cancer. How are you doing after your heart attack? All these things. And you relive it. But, you know, all that tells me is that we're doing something right. People are interested, and they're still watching. And, you know, God bless. I think it's a wonderful thing.
I agree. And Jake, you had to live out a really kind of a tough moment when you're on the boat and you find out your sister passed. That had to be so hard on you.
Yeah, and it just got harder from there, because then the next year, my dad went missing, you know, and we lost Phil.
Yeah.
And Phil I was pretty close with. And then, of course, like Sig said, you know, as I was getting older in the industry, I created friends and mentors, and we've lost a lot of people that I've looked up to, not just my sister, my dad, and Phil. And it just keeps going. As long as we're in that industry, that's what we're going to see is drama. And I think that's what part of the reason that makes the show so good is that you can't avoid those things that are going to happen out there.
Well, you do use it as a platform to talk about being sober. So that I feel is like a really important message, don't you?
Yeah, and the reason why I even talk about that is just so that people know that are out there that no matter what happens to you, good or bad, you don't have to drink or drug if you have problems like I do with it. And I've managed to do very well, and thank God I've been sober and been around people that have helped me.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Being around Sig has helped. Just having that person that you can look to and see a good way of living.
Absolutely.
And then you know that you want to be like that, and then that's helped significantly.
Okay, so Sig, I'm going to go back to the times that you've been on our show, and I actually kind of acted like your wife in that I got on your case about your smoking, because I would find you out in the back smoking, and I'd say, you got to quit that. And I think you tried several times. I'm curious. Let's be honest now, Sig. How you doing with the smoking?
Oh, you're a clever one. I
don't know if you want to take a look at this. Take a look at how.
He's so young. Look at how young he is.
Okay, Sig. Look, I was young then too. So tell me.
You know, you quit and then you start again, and then you quit and you start again. And I'm telling you, you know, like up until last week, I had not had anything. And then this last week, I've been cheating. I'll be honest. So I hate to be honest like that. I mean, I lie for a living, and now I'm being honest. And I'm not proud of myself. It sucks. But, you know, every day I'm thinking, okay, today's the day I'm not going to do it again. And I've done it before. I'll do it again. I thought I was stronger than that, but damn it, that's my vice. And, you know, I don't want to, I think we inspire a lot of people, and I don't want to die and then having that be like the thing that took me down. And,
right.
And, you know, that's what people are going to think. So I think about it. When we get older, you think about your mortality, right?
Right.
And so I'll grow up real, you know, one of these days, I promise.
Okay. I appreciate you thinking about it. All right. We want to tell our viewers the Milestone 20th season of Deadliest Catch premieres Tuesday night at 8 o'clock on Discovery Channel. Thank you both so much. It's a great show. It really is.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate it. Thank you. We'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.